I wanted to show you something. Check all that out right there. I thought I could zoom in. I can't zoom in with this. But all that's leaves. It's just really neat looking. The problem is I can't get down here to take a closer photo because, well, it's too steep. But I just wanted to show you at least. Well, howdy folks. Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn on YouTube. And today I am at Tunnel Hill State Trail. Almost call it State Park, but it really kind of is a state park. Here at Vienna. And I'm gonna go for a bike ride. So that's my plan. Go ride. It's like 53 degrees. And I'm dressed halfway for cold weather, halfway for warm weather. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take you all with me. Haven't been here since, well, I came last Friday. It was a little warmer last Friday. It's kind of chilly now. Brought a pair of like yoga pants for weather for men, and may have to break down and put them on because legs are a little bit chilly for just bike shorts. We'll see. Maybe I'll warm up. Won't be so bad. Starting to warm up. Starting to feel a little bit better in the legs. May not need to put on tights. Good ride. I don't know how good you could see it on camera, but I turned around a minute to kind of see straight ahead. You could see the trees changing colors and it's starting to turn into fall, which it is fall. And I just think that's neat on this trail. I think it's pretty. I like it. So I really like seeing that. So when I first rode on this trail, it's important to note that I really never came this way for anything, because back then I wasn't a hiker. I wasn't really athletic, and I'd never heard of Tunnel Hill Trail until then. So I heard there was a tunnel, and when I rode this trail with my mom, we were going through this tunnel first, and I thought this was the tunnel. I thought it was just like a tunnel over the highway as it is. That's all I thought it was. And obviously it's just a culvert. So, kind of funny. So, when I'd seen the actual tunnel, you can imagine that I was pretty thrilled. And you got that right there, that tractor. This is on private property. The gate is open, so I assume it's okay for people to come up and look at the tractor. I've taken plenty of photos of it. The neighbor of this homeowner has seen it and hasn't really said anything, so I just assume I can do this. If you do it, I suggest don't getting off, this little road right here. Just come up and look at it. Don't get in it. Don't sit down. There's glass that can hurt you. Just kind of look at it, That's what I do. Sometimes I go get a picture by it, innocent stuff. I think that's okay. Looking pretty nice out here. Bluffage alert. Time for some mountain biking. Wasn't that fun? Pretty cool, huh? This is like a spillway. And a lot of people don't know they can get back here via the river-to-river trail. And you can, because it doesn't go through a wilderness area or a natural area or whatever. It is more or less a forest road, and you can make it down here. It's kind of cool. I don't really go beyond this, but I still like to ride down to here just to get some fun mountain biking miles, or mountain biking actions in, if you will, because you're not gonna want to take a fitness bike or a hybrid down here, or a road bike, obviously. See that? See the fence? See the fence? See the lake down there? The little Cache Reservoir one? See this fence? See the rock right there, about 200 feet below the surface that I'm biking on, 150, 200 feet, is a train engine and a tender. A runaway train and tender was on this railroad when it was a railroad, and no one was in it, obviously, and it took the corner too fast and derailed, and it hit so hard that they just buried it. You know, instead of trying to get it out of there, they buried it. So it's buried underneath rock. There's no way anyone's going to get to it, so that's why I don't care telling what it is. But it's kind of neat because it's history, and that's a rumor, but a fella who seems to know this area really well told me it to be true. He told me the location, so I want to believe he's telling the truth. So in past videos, I've tried to get me going through the tunnel with a camera that's shaky on my cell phone. Well, now that I have DJI here with stabilization built in, it should be pretty good. But the light is to help the camera continue to view behind it. And plus, I like a little bit of light. Pretty cool, huh? And this, just to think, this tunnel used to be a lot longer, but it collapsed. And I believe it collapsed when there's a railroad track, so it didn't collapse on any kind of cyclist or anything like that. So there you have it. That's the tunnel. Cool, huh? Alrighty, break time is over. Time to block. Time to ride. It got a little cold. A little bit colder. So time for some tights. That's the one good thing about putting a bag on your bike, is you could carry stuff.
Actually, you're probably not cold. What? Ah! Thanks a lot.
Oh, look at this. This is like old school hiking with Shawn. Back when I used to do my intros and outros in the truck. A lot of people told me they didn't like that, so, you know, I quit doing it. But it kind of reminds me of that, old school. Anyway, back in the truck, like I used to say, and I figure I'd do a little outro. That was Tunnel Hill. That was the bike trail. That was Vienna to the tunnel and back. And then my girlfriend was walking a couple hundred yards towards the end of where I parked my truck here at the park. So I talked to her and seen her, and now I'm heading to DQ to get me some food and a vanilla shake, because I deserve it. After 20 miles altogether, it was 20 miles, 20.4, something like that, and not a whole lot of elevation on these rail trails, and it was pretty easy, and I had a good time, and that's all that really matters. If you get out and you have a good time and enjoy it, and you're exercising and you're taking care of yourself. I really highly recommend getting into cycling, even if it's something like Tunnel Hill. Just get you a little like hybrid or fitness style bicycle and just ride the rail trail. You can ride this one. There's a pretty cool little trail at Glen Jones Lake. You can ride that. There's a cool trail at Wren Lake, and there's even another rail trail down in Metropolis. And you can ride that. There's all sorts of them. This is probably the best one. It's the longest one, at least in Southern Illinois. Wow, there's a lot of cars. I'm never gonna get out of here. But anyway, I highly recommend it. It's a good way to improve your health. It's easy, it's fun, and it makes me a stronger cyclist when I do this. I'm sorry, it makes me a stronger hiker. That's what I meant to say. I can hike hills a lot better. I'm a much stronger hiker than I used to be, especially as I've increased my cycling. But yeah, that's it. Hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Share this video with others, especially on social media. Comment down below, tell me what you thought. If you like it, you want to see more cycling videos, I can do it, especially with this cool camera. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe today. It's free, helps me out. It really helps motivate me to keep on going, and I highly appreciate when y'all do that. So thanks again for watching another episode of Hiking with Shawn. And until next time, haven't done this in a while, I'll see you on the trail. Now it's Dairy Queen time. Dairy Queen, not sponsored, not sponsored.